coming to you with our weekly live. Just a tad late. Just a tad late. I got a little sidetracked before and I was working here and thought, oh, would you look at that? It's after 10. What? Yes, she was very busy today, very busy this morning, I hope everyone is well. I hope you're all roaring and ready to go for a Saturday live. Why does it look different today? I did some moving yesterday. Hello, Christine. Lovely to have you here. Hello from California to Melbourne, Australia. Hello, Christine. Hello, Kiki. Oh, I've changed live chat and I've missed them. Hello, Marty. I've missed something. I've lost everything. Here we go. Hello, Marty. Here we go. Hi, Anne McSee. Sometimes my chat goes missing when I do that. It just sort of like takes off on its own. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. What a busy week we've had. What? And even one thing I just missed out because we were just so busy, and I put on just a short on the channel about our patchwork jumper. Oh, and another thing you see there. Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute too. Hello, Jan. Lovely to have you here. Guys, I hope everyone is well. I hope we're all ready. Morning or evening, that's right. It depends on where you're from, Marty. Good morning and good evening. Margaret, I mean, not Margaret. Did I say Margaret? I meant Marty and Margaret. I said hello to Margaret. I tried to say hello, Margaret and Marty at the same time. Auntie T's in the house, finally. I was going to give you a call today. I was starting to get worried. I thought, I haven't seen her. I haven't heard from her. Oh, she's in the house. She hasn't been feeling well. I hope she's well now. I hope you're well. Yeah. Hello, Green Butterfly. Middle Earthians, hello. We need to chat, you and I, Middle Earthians. We're going to do it live. She's thinking, why? Why do you want to talk to me? Because I do want to talk to you. Have 2 questions already for the patchwork sweater. Yeah, we're going to talk about that as well today. You're a bit better now. It's taken a while. It's taken its toll, hey, Auntie T. That's interesting. Karen, hi, Karen. Thank you. Green Butterfly always says thumbs up. Thank you so much. The earrings turned out wonderfully. I've been practicing my gauge for a week about what to watch the ribbing video soon. You're about to watch it soon. Good. I'm glad. Can't wait for everybody to get started. Can't wait to see everyone's pictures. And that's another thing. If you start wanting to send pictures, the best place to do it, I think, is on Instagram. If you want to do that publicly, you just hashtag Wow Crochet Designs, one word. If you want to do that privately, you're welcome to send me a private message as well. I can't always get back to the private messages. I do with some messages, usually if there's something important about a pattern that they can't work out, but I can't always get back to all of them. Sometimes I give you a thumbs up to let you know that I've seen the message. I just haven't had time to respond. Hello, Norma. Lovely to have you here. Did you see Mikey made crochet granny shorts? No, I haven't seen, Anne. I'm going to check it out after the live. Hi, Kimmy. How are you? I hope you are well. I hope you are well. What's going on? I did nothing. No, you did nothing wrong. It's all a good thing, Middle. It's all good. But I did want to have a quick chat about what's happening this week. Bit of change of plans this week. You're definitely getting part 3 of the patchwork jumper on Thursday. But I've had a few, literally, I'm talking only about a half an hour ago, had a few things come up for next week that I'm not going to be able to do a lot of tutorials. I saw some of the crochet shorts on Facebook. Did you? I'll have to check it out. Usually I see his stuff. I'm surprised I haven't seen it. So a lot of things have come up for next week, so I'm going to have to take a bit of a step back. However, you will still get the patchwork jumper part 3, and you might see a couple of shorts. And actually, one of the shorts you'll see will have something to do with the little top you saw me wearing on Instagram. For those of you who didn't see me wearing it, check it out. Simply divine. Now, this top is part of a surprise, if you will, on Instagram. My normal followers will know what that means. My normal subscribers, I say normal. I don't mean normal. I mean my regular subscribers will know what that means, yeah? And you literally would have to go over to Instagram and check this top out. When you see me wearing the green hat with this top, you know what that means, guys. You know what that means. And if you're not sure what it means, it usually means a surprise / giveaway. Now, what I did was I created that top specifically as a written pattern for my website only, so it won't be a tutorial on the channel. Sorry, guys. However, I do have that giveaway happening on Instagram currently. So for those of you who name it, you get to win 3 prizes. One will be 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And go check out Instagram for that information. And if you're not a follower on Instagram, you kind of need to be to enter that surprise / giveaway thing. Yeah. All right, let's go back to all the chat that I've missed. Don't you love it? She misses everything. I fell down my basement stairs. Oh, no. I fractured my right ankle, so I'm in a chair. Oh, no. And my foot. Oh, Jan, we hope you get well very soon, hun. That's no good. Hi, Angela's here. Hi, Angela. Lovely to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Lovely to see you. Marty says crochet shorts. We'll have to check them out. I think I'm not going to make them now since the Mr. Mikey made them. You know, I'd like to give him lots of space. He's such a champion, isn't he, our Mikey? I've been watching him for like 100 years. He's so funny. Franca, hello, Franca. Lovely to have you here. You want the top, dear Christine? It is actually going to be a paid pattern on my website soon once we get a name. No, get well soon. Thank you, Marty. Poor Jan. She's had a nasty fall. Hope you recover fast. Everyone wants that to happen. It's a slash kind of like a giveaway, Christine. You have to go over there and you have to read the instructions, enter the giveaway, and you have a chance of winning either two things. One will be what I say, Amazon voucher. Couldn't get it out. And one will also be, if you don't want the Amazon voucher and you would like to spend the money on our website, you're welcome to do that too. So you have a choice. I know someone said they can't do Amazon, so I've given everyone a choice in case someone can't do Amazon, but they can still want to purchase from my website. So we can do that too. So whatever's easy. You're far from normal. Oh, and Norma says, hello, Norma. Did I say hello? Oh, hello, Norma. I don't even think I said hello. Hi, Sherry. Margaret says, bought yarn and hooks from Maker on Wednesday night and got it yesterday. Came from Glenroy. It certainly did. I found out that it was a Glenroy postal area as well. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? I'm so excited. If you don't know what this is, I'm going to talk about the Maker DK weight yarn in a minute. It's called Dirty DK. It's an interesting name for a yarn, actually. Thumbs up. Thank you, Sherry. You're doing better. I'm glad you are, Jan. Yes, I still need to talk to you. Middle, I will in a minute. Give me one moment. Hi, Corrine. Lovely to have you here. You need to make a similar shorts, also known as... I'm not even going to say the word, Marty. You're very cheeky. Sylviane. Hello, Sylviane. Oh, Sylviane. Oh, I hope I'm saying your name right. Sylviane, hello. Lovely to have you here. Keep it elevated. Oh, look, poor Jan. She's had it rough. Kathy, I have hooks out the yin yang. Kathy, I have hooks out the yin yang. Oh, is really? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Middle, Franca, stop it. Leave. Thank you, Angela, for asking how I am. I'm okay. A little bit tired. This is what I want to talk about in a minute. We're going to talk about what's happening on the channel this week. But just quickly, we will talk about the DK yarn. Now, on Wednesday, I showed this yarn right here. It's called Dirty DK. What a name from Maker. It's a new yarn stockist here, not only in Melbourne, but I believe they're in Glenroy. So it's very exciting. I mean, she's going to make a fortune off me. Don't you love it? Lovely lady's name is Kate. She's a very lovely lady and she sells this beautiful yarn. And this one is called Morpho. What a name. Morpho. I love it. And this one is called Rooster. Check it out. The lighting does not do it justice. It's a little bit lighter. Oh, there it is. That's the color. Not there, but that's the color right there. Okay, and this one is just, I won't say just a creamy white. This one is called Angora. I'm looking down on the paperwork because I don't know the names. It's called Angora. This one is called anemone or anemone. Okay, I don't know the word. Anemone. I'll have to check with Kate how you say that. And this one, as you know, would probably be my favorite. Actually, it's not exactly my favorite. You know the reds are, but this one isn't. This one's called Parrot. What an interesting name for an interesting person. We won't even go there. And this one is called Caterpillar. They are simply divine, simply divine. Lovely Kate from DK, from Maker Yarns. It did come from Glenroy, yes. And these are what they look like made up. Say it again. Anemone. We won't even go there. Check it out. That's, oh, wrong way. That's the right side. That's what they look like, all made up. How gorgeous are they? And I didn't waste any time. Straight away, I had the idea in my head of what I wanted to make. I'm not telling anyone because it may be something on the channel. It might not be, though. Don't get excited. It might not be. Oh, I love it. Where's my favorite color? Now, that's the final color. The blue is going to be the final color, the morpho, as it's called. Anemone. I still can't get it. So there you go. So that's the color combination. I love it. I love the green and the blue are just divine. They're all beautiful. Kate, I hope she's happy that I'm doing this. Now, I'm not affiliated with her, guys. I don't get a special discount. But I have plenty of yarn now, and you know what? This is acrylic yarn. And guess what I was saying the other day to someone? Look at this. I don't even get itchy with it. It's so exciting. And it's anti-pilling. I am very excited about it. I hope Kate's watching. It's anti-pilling. It's acrylic. It's DK weight. I find it a tiny little bit thicker than DK weight, which is good because I'm actually using a 4.5mm hook and not a 4. But also she has cotton as well, and then she has a half as well. I think it's half cotton. I don't know, half something. I didn't even look at the cotton yet. That's the first thing I usually look at. But these just caught my eye. So we're going to see how we go with this. Yeah. It's very similar to some of the cotton I've used before here in Australia, which is good. The only thing I had issues with is, as you all know, the weaving in of ends, but otherwise, simply divine. Simply divine. All right, now I've missed all of the chat again. Excuse me, Mary. She's missed it all. Oh my gosh, how far back do I go? Yes, how are you, Mary? Thank you, Sherry. Lovely of you to ask. Good pronunciation from France. Versailles. Now you want to say something. Versailles. Now you want to really confuse me. Thank you, Sylviane. Lovely to have you here from France. One of the places that I always wanted to go to, and I did visit it, but it wasn't enough. It was only 4 days, and I was so disappointed with myself. I wished I'd had more time in France. This was like 100 years ago now. Oh, no, not really. 2014, maybe 11. Oh, I can't remember. One of those years. That's how far back it goes. I can't remember. The colours are very vibrant. Yes, they are, Sherry. Looks like tons of yardage. It is, and I'll talk about the yardage in a minute. Good morning, Yvonne. Lovely to have you here. The colours are beautiful. Thank you, Franca. You love the colours. Everyone loves the colours. Oh, here, Kiki says to me, me. I'm such a baby, aren't I? Very beautiful colours. Thank you, Sylviane. And me. Sherry says. Everyone's trying. Love the squares. Thank you, Sherry. Middle, you heard Mary. She said those squares will be a tutorial. I didn't say that. Did I say that? I shouldn't have said it. No, there won't be a tutorial. There might be. Not for 100 years yet, though. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Most of the yarn I want to use for my patchwork sweater is anti-pilling middle. That's fantastic because I love lots of yarn. I love the cotton. I love the wool. I love the acrylics. But the pilling part just annoys me. But anyway, what do we say? Yardage. It said here it has 333 meters. It doesn't actually give the yard. So if you've got a Dr. Google or an Uncle Google or an Auntie Google, whichever you like to call them, 333 meters. Pop that in Google and find out how many yards per skein it is. It is a 200-gram ball, so you're getting plenty. Now, I may have bought too much for what I want, but still, even a Nemo had problems saying it. I'm a big baby, though, actually, Yvonne. All right, so that's, look, it's to die for. It sure is to die for. Now, what I wanted to talk about has a lot to do with this morning's, now let's start that again. I wanted to talk about what's happening this week on the channel. Had to hold a few things back, got quite a few things happening this week. You will only get one tutorial this week, and I'm so sorry. Which means the only thing we have created for St. Patrick's Day is our little coaster. Sorry, guys. I won't have time to do anything else for St. Paddy's Day. Quite a few things have come up this week, so I'm going to be snowed under. But you will definitely get part 2 of the sweater, meaning this one here. If you have been watching our channel, and if you're new to crochet, you can do this. This is not that difficult. Just make sure you get your measurements right and you do a gauge swatch. So part 2, and I'm stuck on the yarn. I'm sitting on the yarn. Don't you love it? So part 2 of our patchwork sweater, I'm sorry, let's try part 3, is coming up this Thursday. Now, for part 3, what I'm going to do, middle says it's 364.173 yards. Okay, so there you go. It's not much difference, I've noticed, in the amount of yards to meters when you're looking at it as a number view, not as a figure, an actual figure view. No, figure view, not as a number view. I think you know what I mean. Part 3 will be these 2 blocks, and you're thinking, oh, all those, yes, all those, because believe it, once you get 2 blocks done here across this way, the rest is easy. I know it sounds ridiculous, but the rest is easy. It's worked in one piece across. You're carrying the yarn up. You are not joining squares. You are not crocheting squares and spending hours and hours sewing up these little squares. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are doing the joining up and the carrying of yarn. Someone did ask me about, I haven't had a chance to look at it. I do apologize in advance. Someone left a message about how much yarn they would need if they want to make it in one color. Now, I will get back to them on that. Don't ask me now because I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. I did look at the pattern. It's written on the pattern. It's such a long time ago, yeah. And I just forgot. So I will actually get back to the lovely lady who asked. I can't remember the name, but it's on my messages of getting back to. There's a lot of messages to get back to. Then another reason why I'm not doing tutorials next week, aside from the sweater, is because I want to get these 2 patterns sorted out. The one that Auntie T has and the one that I'm doing with Karen as well. And I need to get those 2 patterns sorted out. There is one I was working with someone else, but that's not happening till Halloween. She knows who she is. So I'm going to wait, put a hold on that for at least another month before I start playing with that pattern. Plus, I'm getting a vibe to do something else for Halloween this year. Mine is running a million miles an hour. Let's go back. What's happening? I've missed the chat. I checked out the jumper videos and I'm definitely going to make it. Oh, that's great. I have to start my ribbing again. Take your time, Angela. You've got all week, yeah? Great. I wonder if you see what I've made in my videos. Not sure. You'll have to I'll maybe send some information on Instagram. I can't work out your name. I do apologize. So you'll have to probably send a post on Instagram or something, Facebook, letting everyone know. Anyway, is it intarsia or tapestry crochet? Now, Franca, it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of not either. Now, the reason is, if you've seen the Patchwork Beanie, it's pretty much like that, but it's not carrying yarn across. There is no yarn carrying. There's carrying up. It goes up to the next level, but no carrying across. I'm hoping this is making sense. You'll just have to wait for the tutorial, Franca. I know you're keen, but you still have to get that ribbing done, yeah? My gauge is still wet. I hope to add the yarn from that back to my balls of yarn to make sure I have enough for the ribbing. You will, middle. Definitely for what measurement I know of, you will. But, you know, just keep it all together and make sure you've got plenty. Pamela. Hello, Pamela. Hello. All right. Oh, look at all the messages I missed. Start the ribbing later tonight. No rush, middle. Plenty of time. And Fluffy Kitten is in the house. Hi, Fluffs. I hope you are well. All right. So, okay. What's going to happen this week is on Thursday, you will be getting your patchwork sweater / jumper, and you'll be getting that this Thursday as planned. Also on Thursday, you'll be getting the results for, you won't be getting it here, but over on Instagram, we'll have the results for the winner of the naming of my top. which is good. And then after, I'll be able to pop that pattern up on the website, which is very exciting. But the other two patterns, like I said, I want to get done this week on top of some personal things I need to do this week. So I'm very busy this week and I don't have time for too many tutorials, which is why we're only doing the one project for St. Paddy's Day, because I think this week is St. Paddy's Day week, isn't it? Or is it next week? Can't remember. It might be early next week, the week after. I won't have time to do anything for it. What if it takes one less row to get 4 inches after 11 rows, 4.5 hook? I went to 10 rows, 4 inches. You need to be able to get your 10 rows. It needs to be able to be 10 rows. You have to try and find a hook size to match. It's a little awkward, I know. They're very awkward gauge swatches, but you kind of need to have a hook size to match that measurement. Otherwise, your sweater is not going to work out. It's as simple as that, really. Who said that? I missed that person. It was Kim. What if you take one less row? If you take the row off, it doesn't work. If you add a row, it doesn't work. It's hard to explain. It means that you're going to be 1 row extra per set. You're going to have either a too big or a too small sweater, if you will. It's a little tricky. You have to try and stick to that. Just keep playing with hook sizes, hun. All I can say is don't wash and block them. Play with hook sizes first. See how close you get, and then wash and block the closest ones, and you can take the other ones undone. You don't even need to cast off. I didn't cast off with a lot of mine. I kept the yarn attached. The ones I did on the channel, I cast off for you guys so that you can see it. It was actually, that tutorial was part of the tutorial from a few months back. A few months back, 6 months ago. I got a lot of it and put it together and reattached it into our videos so that you guys can actually be reminded to do the swatch. So you kind of need to marry that up. You can't be adding extra rows or taking off extra rows. It just doesn't work that way, yeah? It's a little tricky, I know. Didn't realize I was tight crochet until I did the gauge swatch. I had to go up a hook size. I'm a very tight crocheter, hun. Very tight. Sorry, I missed it. What did you miss, Franca? Oh, I don't know. She missed something. I'm crocheting my jumper in the same color, and I just wanted to know how much yarn I would need. So it must have been you, Yvonne, who left that message. I said just before, Yvonne, you came on, you might have not heard it. I don't know yet. I have to get back to you. I said I just saw a post and someone said this. It must have been your post. I will get back to you on it. I'll leave a message on the post. You were the one that left the post, yeah? It was you, yeah. I'll leave a message on the post when I get that information. What did we miss the boat for, Sherry? What did we miss the boat for, hun? I'm curious. I'm a little confused. Did I miss something? Sherry, what did you miss the boat for, hun? And while we're on the subject of middle, we're on the subject of middle, I saw a little post just before. I don't usually look. So you're very lucky. I saw a little post just before the live. Sadly, we're not doing live antics this week because this week I'm not doing anything. Now, that little post before the live said that you may not be able to watch our lives on live for a very long time now. And I'm a little bit sad about it, but I'm going to allow you to choose live antics today, even though I said we're not going to do it, but I'm going to allow you to do it because you know what? If you didn't know Middle follows me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. She's always there. She questions, she quotes, she leaves messages here. She's all over the place. So Middle puts in a lot of work here for us at Wow Crochet Designs, which is fantastic. So I'm hoping that you would be interested in doing your live antics today with us, Middle, but the project won't come up till a week away. I hope that makes sense, yeah? So I don't even know what I'm doing for the week away. There is something I'd like to do to make for women for Mother's Day coming up in May here in Australia. So we might make something feminine, which is good, I did 4.5 hook, gets me to 4 inches after 10 rows, not 11. I can't remember what my rows were. I can't even remember. I couldn't tell you now. I should have written that down. I've got it written down on the pattern, but I haven't got the pattern in here. I'll have to rewatch my tutorial or read the pattern again and get back to you on the answer. Who was it? Kim. Kim, you're on, are you on Instagram? Honey, can you send me a private message about this somewhere? whether it's Instagram or Facebook, send me a private message and that'll remind me to get back to you on it if that's all right. It's not something I can do live. I haven't got the details with me right now. Next time we do a live, I'm going to make sure all the details are here for the jumper. Did I say 11? Okay, well, you'll have to work it out. There has to be, what'd you say? I did 4.5 gets me 4 inches after 10 rows, not 11. So go up to the 5. If you go up to the 5, try that. What does that get you? Yeah, try the 5, Kimmy, for now, and then message me afterwards and let me know. If there's any issues, message me. If it works itself out, then don't worry about it. But if there's any issues, message me. Yes, I thought, Middle, that we could do that for you today because I know that you are one of my major followers here on Wild Crochet Designs. So I would like to give back to you in that area, but I have no idea what we're making. I could either do it. I'm looking around to think I could do it in cotton. I can't use the new wool because that's already assigned. Let me think. This was like minutes before the live, literally 2 minutes before the live. I had a look and I thought, poor Middle. So let's have a look and see what I can do. I'm trying to think of what we can make. I know what I want to make, but I don't know if I've got the right yarn. We'll use 8-ply. I think we'll use the 8-ply. Yeah, we'll use 8-ply. That's a good idea. 8-ply meaning DK weight. Middle, do you have DK weight at home or do you have Aran weight? Let's get that information out of you first. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. DK weight or Aran weight, what is best for you, Middle? Oh, hello, Bernadine. Can't be here fully, but I'm watching and reading the live tonight. Lovely to have you, Bernadine. Lovely to have you here. It's all good to be here. It's great. I saw your little message on Instagram. Very nice. Very nice. I'll keep it in mind. Not Bernadine, Middle. Do you have DK weight at home? More DK weight than Aran or more Aran weight than DK weight? Whichever. Whichever you have, let me know. Do you like the singing? Let me know. While she's doing that, we are going to discuss what's happening for the patchwork jumper. Oh, well, I've told you that already. Didn't I already say that? Oh, I'm slow today. Well, no, I'm fast. I'm slow, but I can't wait a week for it to come out, but I'm glad I can pick the colors. But honey, do you want to pick DK or Aran? Let me know. Oh, you have Aran weight? All right, Aran. What have we got up there for Aran? Oh, there's I've got a lot of Aran weight, but it's all in the other room. I'm looking around to see if there's any. Notice how I'm looking on the floor. I dropped 3 bags before the live, and I just want to make sure they're not Aran. Aran. I've got some Aran up the top there. Oh, here's some Aran green, I think. I think this is Aran. I'm pretty sure this is no. That's DK weight. What? Excuse me. Just talk amongst yourselves. This was not planned, guys. Okay, we could do a neutral color. We could, but I don't like neutral too much for this. But oh, you know what? Maybe a neutral color would be good. Which is stone in 10-ply. I just want to make sure if they're the same dye lot. I don't want to use too much of that. Hang on, let's come over here. Excuse me, talk amongst yourselves. Are they all the same dye lot? They are. So I've got a lot there. We don't need a lot. All right, so there's this colour, or yeah, I only need about 200 grams. So they're 200 grams per skein. So let's put these away because they're the same colour. Okay, well that'll do. We haven't got much of a choice now. I've got 3 colours to choose from. Well, actually, that's not bad, 3 colours, yeah? I know I had more, but I don't know where they are. They're all in the other room for sure. For sure. I'm going to use Aran weight as well. Oh, if you mean for the jumper, you actually have to use Aran weight. Otherwise, it's not going to turn out. Oh, have you already chosen? No, Sherry, it's not for you, honey. This is for Middle to choose. All right, Middle, you've got, oh, hang on, you only had 2 colours. Where's the other one? Oh, no, that's 2 colours. Excuse me, Mary, get it right. One is called Koala, one's called Stone, and the other one is called Aquarium. Now, let me get a close-up for you so you can have a look at it. The Koala is darker brown. You can't see that too well. Oh, not really. It's kind of like a light brown. And then you've got this one here, which is Stone, and then you've got Aquarium. One of these for a nice item for a woman. Might be an item of clothing, might be an item of fitting. I don't know. I haven't decided. So middle, can you choose one of these colors? If I had more time, I would have put more together, but I don't have time. No, she don't get to choose one, Franca, honey. Just one, Franca. She's so naughty, our Franca. Middle, we can't get enough of her. She's just so naughty. So you've got the lighter brown, the very light, creamy. It's kind of not even a cream. It's like a light tan, if you will. That's a medium tan, and that's your blue. So it will be an item of wearable, but not a jumper or a cardigan or anything. It's just something small, yeah? So when you're ready, middle, you can choose one of these colors. Anyone, anyhow. Is middle still here? Has she left me? She's gone. She's left me. I'm going to cry. No, I'm not. Okay, here we go. Let's see if she's still here. What are we sorry? Oh, for the yes. I gotcha. Middle. Oh, middle. Yeah, middle, says Sherry. Thanks, Sherry. Middle. I'm falling asleep, honey bunny. Oh, here we go. No, middle's not here. No. Where are you? Oh, here she goes. Koala and aquarium. Honey, just choose one. You can't choose two for this particular project. You can only choose one. So give me one, honey. Proxy for middle. Franca, calm down. Middle, just one, darling. Just one, honey. Give me one color only. I'm not worried which one. I wished I'd bought more colors in, but I hadn't planned it. It wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. She's singing now. Shall I just whistle? Franca, go away. Let middle decide. Oh, she's so naughty, our Franca. She's such a naughty girl, Franca. What to do with her? What to do with Franca? Middle, honey, she's left me again. She's going to make me go. Where's my tissues? Oh, I don't have them in here. They're gone. My tissue box is gone. This is like the second time I've lost that box. Middle, pick one of these beautiful colors. Just one. And we shall make something gorgeous for our mothers on Mother's Day. Marty says red. Thanks, Marty. You know, I would have chosen red if I had it in here. Actually, I think I might have a red. I don't know. I'm looking around the room. I can't find anything that's 10 because I've got a lot of 8-ply in here, as you well know. We do a lot of DK weight here in Australia. So I've got a lot of DK weight. It is also, you know, Aran weight. Aquarium, sorry, I missed that you only wanted one. Oh, you want the aquarium, which is the blue. Thank you. What have I done with the plastic bags? I'm going to leave them just here. I don't want them on the floor because they'll get dirty. But the aquarium is what you have chosen. So that won't happen this week, won't happen till next week. It'll be a beautiful item of clothing, something gorgeous, but not a jumper, a cardigan, or a top, that kind of thing. None of that. It'll just be a beautiful item of clothing. Don't you actually love this color? Is it simply divine? So there you go. Thank you very much, Middle, and thank you for always supporting us here at Wild Crochet Designs through your posts. You know, a lot of people say, well, I can't always go over and buy things, or I can't always go over and I can't always do super chat. I haven't got the money for this. And that's okay. Middle Earthians here on our channel has done so much as well. She doesn't do all that what you're talking about. All she does is post here on the channel. She's part of our lives. She spends a lot of time on the lives. She's a part of Instagram. She's a part of Facebook. She's everywhere we are. Now, normally I would choose a name from the hat, but sadly Middle is not going to be able to be on the live for, oh, how long, Middle? A few months now. So it'll be quite a few months that you're going to miss our lives. It's very sad. It's very sad. I'm very sad. But I know you'll watch them later. But I mean, you know, to be a part of it, it's always a lot of fun, isn't it? It's always a lot of fun. Anyway, that's the color combination of our Mother's Day item this year. And it's coming very early. It will be the tutorial next week. It's coming very early. It might be part 1 and 2. Could be part 1. I don't know. I might make the stitch very simple so that we can actually get it done quickly. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't decided what the stitch is going to be yet. I know what I want to make, but I haven't decided the stitch. Okay. What's I'm missing all the chat. Like that color choice you made, Middle. She did choose a beautiful color. I mean, look at that. I'm just trying to get, there's a right angle in the lighting that gets the right color. It's almost there. It's like, I'm trying to get it. Oh, there it is, right there. That's the right color of it. You start going different angle. Oh no, that one's not bad. There's a different angle in this. See, this lighting is extremely bright. When I look up, I go blind for about 5 seconds. I can't look up very much, but they are good lights and they do show everything you need to see on the channel. Now, okay, so this week, what did we do this week on the channel? This week we did earrings. Ta-da! Little earrings for your lovely lady or your fella. Lots of fellas that wear nice, pretty earrings as well. Everyone wears them now. Everyone wears them. We make them for anyone. Maybe even, no, your dog won't wear it. The cat won't wear it. I love tortoise. Tortoise. Where do I get tortoise from? Turquoise. Oh, thank you, Middle. Kimmy, you've got me reading it wrong now. I need my glasses. I need the glasses. All right. So we did the earrings. We did we do fillet? Another fillet. We did a short of the fillet. A fillet short. Stitches fillet. It's another type of fillet. And we also did the patchwork jumper part 2, which was the ribbing. This is where you will be once your ribbing is finished. Now, you may notice my ribbing is a tad smaller than it should be. I did drop half a hook size down. So I use 5mm hook for the jumper, but I'm using a 4.5 for the ribbing. Now, that's optional. If you drop a hook size down, can make your jumper a tiny little bit smaller once it's created, but I've given you ample space on each side, so that's not a problem. But otherwise, just leave the hook size, the normal hook size, you know, the main hook size that you come up with when you do your swatch. Looks blue. Yes, it is kind of a blue. Yes. Hey, I spelled the word right. Did you? What word? No, I didn't say you spelled the word wrong. I said I looked at it wrong. The turquoise is beautiful color, but so is the koala. The koala is lovely. It's like a light, no, it's kind of like a medium brown. You've got the lighty brown, then you've got your medium brown. The koala is a medium brown. I like to call it medium. It's not dark brown. I should show you a dark brown. I'm working with that at the moment, making something for someone at the moment. So that's a different color completely. I left it in the other room. I don't want to go running for it. But anyway, so that's totally different. Now, we had a hold on the sleeve, the live sleeve. May I wish Middle early happy birthday for the 28th. Middle, did I miss? Is your birthday soon? Oh, honey, happy birthday. Oh, Middle, happy birthday. Because you're not going to be on for that. Starting after the 12th, I won't be able to watch Saturdays live until next day, until the clocks fall back again. But can you make Wednesdays live at all, Middle? Can you make those ones? But we don't do live antics on those ones. So it doesn't matter because you've chosen your live antics this year. So that's it. There you go. So happy birthday for the 28th. Did I miss it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Middle Earthians. Happy birthday to you. There you go. That's my song for the year. I sing it all the time. I do get a little bit out of control. All right, so... oh, I've made a big mess here. Lots of stuff everywhere. That's stuff for the jumper. Excuse me. Now, we were talking about the little sleeve live project that we were going to make this week. We were going to start it this week, and there was a little bit of discrepancy on how those items fit. So I was kind of thinking about it. And if we're going to make it in a loose, lacy stitch, we might be able to work something else out. Not start this week, start the next week, and make that top where it doesn't just go on your sleeve and over your head to about there. It kind of drops a little bit down to your waist, almost like a top, if you will. I don't think I have enough yarn for that, but I can get you guys to go further down, and that will make your top. You can reattach the yarn and do something pretty down the bottom so it can become a top as well as a little sleeveless little thing. So the thing just goes over your head like a normal jumper, if you will, but a loose, lacy kind of look, if that helps. So I thought about that. I actually said that we were going to start something and change the pattern, but I don't think we will change it now. I think we'll keep that pattern. We're going to start it next week, though, because I only did this before the live once again. So we're going to start it next Saturday on next Saturday's live. Now, remember the yarn I showed you? It was this yarn right here. Someone did say, I think it might have been Margaret that's on our live at the moment, said that she worked with this yarn and it was a little bit troublesome. So hopefully I don't have too many problems. I did work with it, and I do know what you mean, Margaret, when I started making this thing a while back, and I'm finding it even doesn't look that crash hot. So I don't know. We'll see. But that's the yarn I was talking about. We may have to change it up a little bit. I'll let you know on Wednesday. I'll look through my stash and see what I've got here for Wednesday's live, and I'll let you know on Wednesday what's happening. But we're definitely going to make that kind of like sleeveless thing, but it'll be more like a top that just drops down the bottom. Once you get to here, you can start to create something for the bottom part. Or we can work something small from the bottom part up and then just put your sleeves in. Like we can make a simple top. A lacy, well, I'll use the biggest lacy stitch or something weird. I haven't even thought about the pattern yet. So there you go. But this week, the only tutorial you will see will be the patchwork jumper. I'm going to be slowing it down this week, giving the hands a rest, and dealing with some other personal things that I want to do this week. But you will see some shorts, and you'll see a short on, what have I done with the top? Oh, I lost the top. What did I do with it? Oh, no, it's there. Hello, excuse me. It's here. It's hiding at the back. You will see a short on my famous V-stitch, which I love so much. Now, you would have seen this top on Instagram right there. If you haven't, you need to head over and you need to enter the surprise. We're going to call it a surprise. I think with the top, though, I remember saying to myself on the pattern, I might just add an extra row here and not make it 3, but make it 4 rows instead. But the sleeves are okay. I'm going to leave the sleeves the way they are, but I might add the extra row in front. This is the normal V-stitch, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. There are so many other V-stitches out there. I will be doing 2 shorts this week on the V-stitch. I'll be doing the double crochet V-stitch and the V-stitch with the chain in the middle. Double crochet V-stitch is just your 2 V-stitches, your 2 double crochets in the same space. But this one here is a double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, along with using the designs, along with having your 9 different sizes, which is great. And along with changing up the arm a little bit so it closes up a little bit and gives you that more of a cleaner, softer look rather than just having it stick like that. So there's a little knack to making the top. So it is actually going to be a written pattern on the website and not a tutorial. However, it doesn't mean we won't be doing tutorial for other things. Drawing with cats. Hello, Drawing with Cats. Lovely to have you here. Have you not been here before? You sound new to me. I can't remember whether you've been here before. Usually I remember, but I can't today. So there you go. I'm going to have a drink, guys. I need a cheers, everyone. It's in my cup that says I don't always crochet. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Cheers. All right. So that's what's happening this week. I wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that there won't be as many tutorials. Thank you, Drawing with Cats. Thank you. So just to let you know, that's what's happening this week. I will still do a normal Wednesday live. Everything will be normal, and you will get part 3 of the sweater Friday evening. And if I remember correctly, when I spring forward, the live starts at 7 p.m. for me. And I'm usually Skyping with my niece at that time. You're so cute. You make me laugh, Middle. She's so cute, Middle, isn't she? Yvonne, get in the corner. Get in the corner. In fact, Marty, can you give Yvonne your crown? She's going to stand in the corner for a while. Bad Yvonne. Bad girl. Get in the corner. Cheers again. Sadly, it's just boring water. I did want a coffee, but I'm out of milk. Can someone go to the milk bar for me? Someone go up the street. Don't you love it? Yvonne, naughty girl. She's a bad girl, All right, so that's that. Apart from what's happening on the channel at the moment, are there any questions apart from the jumper that we've already, the swatch we've already discussed? Are there any questions about the jumper? And you know what? No, don't ask questions yet. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do for you. The next part of the tutorial will be, your next tutorial coming will be the 2 rows right here. I'm leaving the 3rd row because the 3rd row will have this. I don't have a crown. I'm wearing my tiara today. Marty, you and your tiara, get in the corner with Yvonne. And don't touch any yarn, you two. So it's not going to look, yours is not going to look like this, guys. Remember, I'm going to change that up. The reason I'm changing is to help the new crocheter focus and not get a little confused here. I haven't had coffee for 2 weeks since I've had my cold. Seriously? Oh, I would die without my coffee. Did you not see what I wrote? Oh no, I didn't. What did I miss? Kimmy, what did I miss? Let's go back. Let's go back to where you were. Kimmy. How far back did you write it? Because I can't see it. Oh, hang on, here we go. Speaking of live antics, you and I have a problem, Mary. Why do we have a problem, Kim? I did put it. Oh, I put it up, but I think I put your name up as Kim V and not Kim U. And that was these, weren't they? Weren't you supposed to do the earrings? Was it you? Yeah. What's the problem, Kimmy? What's the problem? Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. I have 2 cups in the morning with yummy creamer. I have a question, but I have to get supper. Well, come back, honey. We'll be here. Thanks. I'm new to crochet. Well, welcome, Drawing. Lovely to have you here, Drawing with Cats. And, you know, we're cat lover here. Well, I am. Cat lover, dog lover, bird lover. Oh, I think my next pet will be a bird. We've been thinking about it. Oh, it's going to be so noisy. It's going to be so noisy in the house. Kim, is that the one? What is that what we're talking about? Your live antics is here. We did that this week on Monday. Was it Monday? Let's have a look. Well, I think it was Monday. Wait. The earrings were on Tuesday. My apologies. Tuesday. As you know, I work at a coffee shop and I gave up coffee for Lent. I could not give up coffee. Is that what yes, Kimmy, that's it. That's what we were talking about, honey. Sorry. I think I put your name down as Kim V, but it's Kim U. Is that right? Sorry, hon. I'll change it. It's written. Welcome, Drawing Cats. I bet yarn crafts are difficult with cats around. Oh, they are. My cat, she's so naughty. We brought her in because we were doing some cleaning in the backyard and the pressure hose scares her. So we brought her in. I closed all, she's not an indoor cat. So I closed all the doors and just let her run around the lounge room in case she does her business. But she doesn't. She knows where the kitty litter is if she's in. But I've forgotten, I was packing some bags of yarn. I made sure all the wool was gone, but I packed some bags of yarn and left them in the corridor to give to an elderly citizen's home. And I'd forgotten they were under a table ready to go into the car and go, right? And she had come up. I could hear, she can't run, and she can't run much, and she can't walk much, and she has her little epileptic fits in the middle of all this. But she's still a fun-loving cat. She wants to play. And she came into that table, grabbed the ball of yarn in her mouth, and started to run, got halfway through the kitchen, and just flat out on her tummy. And she was just loving it, but she couldn't run because of her fit. She was having a fit. But she wouldn't let go of that ball of yarn during the fit, which was really weird. So cats can still be naughty when they're not supposed to be, Marty. Very naughty. Very naughty. I love cats, but I won't be getting another one because my last one had, I know. I hate that. That's a sad thing. Yeah, I know. It's sad when that happens. We're a bit worried about our cat at the moment. Very sad. You want difficult, try crocheting with Dougie around. Dougie's Karen's little puppy. She's still young. I mean, he's still young, not she? He's still young. You've got to give him time, Karen. He's got to grow up a little bit. You're looking at 3 years at least before he grows up. Sorry, Karen. That's a hard one. Are you replacing it with another one, another form of caffeine? Oh, I don't know. I couldn't give up my coffee. I crocheted my cats their own little squares to sit on. Oh, that's cute, Kiki. That's so cute. I bring them out to put on the couch. Whenever I want to crochet, they tend to leave me alone then. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute, Kiki. I love it. My cat likes to steal my crochet hook when I put it down. Oh, Kimmy, that's so cute. Anyway, Kimmy, I will adjust that. I put Kim V on it and not Kim U, and I do apologize. I'll adjust that on the written part of the pattern, the post that I did as well. I'll adjust that. I just thought we now have another person on board to campaign the kitty couch. Marty. Well, I thought we put that to bed. It keeps coming back to haunt me, doesn't it, Marty? I'm not going to rule it out. It might happen one day. I don't know. But imagine the math around making it. It would just be a lot of mucking around. You know what, Marty? You and I come up to an agreement where we can work the math out together and then I'll make it. How's that? What? What? You work some math out for me. I don't want to do the hard work. Oh, that's hilarious. The easy part is the crochet bit. That's not a problem. I'm trying to teach my cats. What was that? To crochet. Oh, Sherry. You're funny. He took my crocheting into the backyard and I have to start again because all of the dried grass. Oh, no. I remember you saying that. Yeah. Got to go. I will be back soon. All right, Drone with Cats. Catch you soon. I will need to harass Katie to come back on the lives. Poor Katie. She's probably very busy. My cat's naughty, steals my wool. I know, they do. So naughty cats. I had to abandon it and restart the project. That's sad when you have to do that. You're talking hours of time. I don't like that at all. I don't. So we this week are doing these two sets of squares, if you will. Now it will be different for everyone. Some will have 5 squares across, some will have 6 squares, and some will have 7 because I had to change the pattern to suit the sizes, because if I did this in the extra large or the 4 extra large or the 5 extra large, the square would be too big across that way and too short this way. It wouldn't work. So what I did was I changed the amount of squares across. So everyone has, when I say everyone, there's only 3 sections. Most of the sizes have 5 across. Okay. There's about the last 4 or 5 sizes, 3 sizes we'll say, that have different amount of squares across. Now you guys don't have to worry about that. When we come to the part where I say, right, this is how many colors you need across, I will put the amount up saying small needs this, extra small means this, small means that, medium means that, and you'll know by that. I won't leave him in the lurch. All the information will be there. Fluffy. Yes. Oh, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. I missed you. Hello. Lovely to have you here. When I was learning to crochet and staying with friends in lockdown, that word I didn't want to say, their dog ran off with the ball of yarn. Everything unraveled. Was only a few rows, but took me so long to do. I know, Marty, especially when you're new with crochet. It's a lot of work, isn't it? Sorry for being quiet this morning, but I must be off now. Eldest needs to go to work. Oh, got to do the parent thing. Go for it, Kiki. We will catch you very soon. That's a lot of work for you, Mary, to change all that patterning. It is Bernadine, but it didn't work out any other way. It took me a lot of messing around. I could not work it out. So I thought the only way to work it out was to change the amount of squares across. Because if you think about it, if you've done this size here, mine across would be, I don't know, can't remember if it's 17 or 19 stitches. I can't remember. I'd have to do my homework. Across per square, right? So let's say, for argument's sake, if you were a 5 extra large, say, and yours were 21 across, it would go all the way from there to there, and then this part would look too small, so I would have to change that as well. So instead of changing this size up, I just changed the amount of squares across. It was a lot easier to change the squares. I did have to mess around with math. It just drove me batty. It took me, get this, 4 weeks. I'd put it down, I'd pick it up, I'd put it down, 4 weeks to work out the maths, which would only take someone maybe an hour to work it out. The normal average person. But I'm not a normal average person. It took me 4 weeks. I kept going back and changing it and going back and changing. What is wrong with me? So this is why it's taken so long for the jumper to come out, because the math of the whole thing it's fairly awkward. Yeah. The math of the amount of squares up is not too bad. I'm making most of those sizes very similar. So I might only be changing I think it's 4 extra large and 5 extra large, but everybody else's is quite similar. When I say similar, there is the odd stitch, the odd row that's different, but you don't have to worry about that. That'll all be sorted out. But it was easier to do it that way than to do it that way for me, because then I would have to change. Oh, it was just hard. So it was better to do it that way, actually. That would do my head in, all those sizes. Yes, and you were pushing me to get this jumper out, Franca. You were stressing me out. But I still had to work the math out before I got it out. So there we go. No worries. I'm just giving you a hard time when you said my name. I knew who you meant. I'm sorry, hun. Kimmy, I feel so sad. I feel like you need to get an extra live yarn antics next time. You need to get a second one because I've given you a different name completely. Well, the first name is the same, but I've given you a last name. We can just call you Kim V from now on. That's it. No. It's not Kim V, it's Kim U. All right, so I hope I didn't miss anything, but can I ask 2 questions now? You certainly can, Middle. I love when Middle gets on because she knows what she wants to do. She knows what she wants to talk about. Go for it, Middle. If you're asking me, yes. I'm not sure, Bonnie. What did I miss, honey? I must have missed the question. Mary, you know me. I love being cheeky. You're bad, Franca. You're so bad. You're so bad. Get in the corner with Marty and Yvonne. Done. WB, everyone. WB, everyone. WB. I'm not really into the shortening of words. Help me out, WB. Where you been? I know. Wally Bananas? I don't know. Do thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Jan. Doesn't cost you anything, and it does help. Oh, welcome back. Oh, thank you. I don't really go for the short. Look, I'm old school. Not that I'm old. I think I'm old school. Well, I can't be 29 for years. I mean, look at this face. It's starting to look more than 89 right now. So, oh, by the way, guys, back on the diet again, yes, because I want this jumper to fit. I did this jumper. Literally, I started my pattern. When did I start mine? It was a long time ago. I truly cannot remember. I really would have measured maybe December of last year. And it goes to show from December, even though I said it was a couple of weeks, it wasn't. It goes to show from December till now, which is only what? Oh, it's not that much. Well, only March, January, February, March. I think I've put on 3 different sizes. I've gone up 3 different. I must have, because I had a look at those measurements and said either I took them down wrong or I put on weight. More the latter. So it's possible that I've put on way too much weight. So I'm 3 sizes up, which means that there's no way that's going to fit. So I've got to work out a little bit to drop down at least 2 sizes up. I can handle 2 sizes up. It'll just fit. If I'm 2 sizes up. I did leave plenty of leeway for your sweaters, guys. I worked 10 centimeters up on top of the highest measurement. So let's say, I think I've got measurements here. All right, here we go. Let's say I don't have the measurements on it. No, I don't have the measurements on it. I think it was, let's do one that's 95. Let's just say one measurement was 91.5 to 95.5. That was one measurement. That was the medium. And what I did was I went to 95.5, then I added 10 centimeters to 105.5, and then I worked on those measurements. That's how I did it. So you have plenty of leeway. So if you were 91.5 and I added 10 centimeters, wow, that's heaps. So I didn't add 10 centimeters. I had 10 centimeters on a 95.5. So you're about another 4 centimeters more even. Like you've got so much space in your jumper. So that it was okay for me to do the next size up. It might be a little bit tight around my neck, so I've got to be a little bit wary of that. Change mine to suit. You don't have to change yours. I will change mine because I shouldn't have played with the size. Not that I played with it. I just messed up my measurements. There you go. Okay, what's your question? Bonnie says. Sorry, I don't know that. Question 2. For the patches, I have 16 colours. Does that mean the amount of patches for each row is different? And does that also mean each patch is smaller? No. I've made each patch exactly the same size for your pattern. So let's say, let me show you mine again. Each patch will be exactly the same size. It's made like it's a block pattern. It's not like figured pattern, yeah? It's a block pattern. Mary, we're in the pantry. Tim Tams call it. Oh! Oh, pantry Tim Tams. So each block is exactly the same. Notice how I can go real strict when it comes to the questions, yeah? So you would not have to worry about the amount of yarn you use in this block should be the same as that, should be the same as that, should be the same as that. But guess what? My yarn, some of it might be a little bit thicker than some of it. Some of it was bigger in one square, a little bit more in one square than the other. So that's very interesting. But it shouldn't be much more, like half a gram or a gram at the most. So really, each block is exactly the same. I'm lying, except this one here, except the one where you have 3 colors. That it's the same size, but you'll need different amounts for those 3 colors, yeah, because you're adding. You could take the 3 colors from somewhere else, or you could just add a whole new 3 colors of your own. Can we see the wrong side? Yes, actually, I was going to show you the wrong side on purpose as well, so that you can see what I meant by carrying it up. Thank you, Sherry, for actually bringing that up. All right, so when you are changing your, let's start from here so you can see it. When you are changing your colors, you are going across this way. One way, how to explain it? One side you're bringing the color up and forward a bit, and the other side you're just pulling it back. This one here is the pulling. No, this one is the forward, when you're bringing it forward. Now, that won't make any sense to you until you're ready to do it. I go one red across that way. I bring that up, and I do your pink that way. I pick up the, whatever color that is, orange, and I do the orange that way. When I go to the end of the row, I turn around, and I do the second row of the green, pick up this color, second row of that, pick up that color, second row of that, all the way across until I get to the end. Once we get to the end of our color, this is where you see these little tails. This is where you need to have a tail. The start of the color and the end of the color. All the measurements are on the video uploaded earlier. Yes, they are. They are. Actually, I don't think I put gentlemen's measurements on it, but you just need to have a look if your measurements are within those ones, because it's just made block, which is, you can get away with it. Yeah, Marty, you can get away with it. Same as when you knit. Achoo. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Auntie T. You made me say it live too. I don't hate knitting. I do like it. I don't mind it. I'm just not good at it. Yeah, I can do it. And so what you do once you change into your next color, it's very basic. When you see the pattern, you're going to think, that's it. And if you're doing the thing over and over and over and over and over again, it's going to be even more basic. The stitch is only a half double crochet. Can I say even more? Doesn't make sense. The stitch is only a half double crochet. Nothing fancy, nothing super amazing. That's the back. You will need to weave these ends in. You'll have one at the beginning and one at the end. Yeah. If you do what I did with my last jumper, my cardigan, I had a green here. I did use the green. I had a green here, sorry. I did carry that green up and used it to use in there, which it looks like that's it, but that's not it. All right, it's not the same. I didn't do it with that, because what I did was I cut that and then thought about the next color combination. When I did this one, I did not have my colors set, okay? I just said, right, let's do a blue, let's do a brown, let's do a green. I didn't have my colors set, but the idea, and I might show you in one of my tutorials, I'm not very good with XL, but I actually used XL for the cardigan for a niece, a family member, when I did the cardigan for her. I popped all the colors on XL so that she can have a look at it. And then I took the laptop with me to her house and she changed what she didn't want. She said, right, I want this, I want that. And she changed them all. And so I took it back and bang, we did it up like that. So I would say the best thing, if you know, once you do the first row, you'll know exactly how many colors we're going to do. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. For those of you doing 7, for those of you who will do 7 squares across, you may need more than 7 colors if you don't want them to be corresponding too much with each other. If you're doing 7, but most people are doing 5 squares across, most sizes. The only one doing 7 squares, I think there's 2 of them, could be 1, I can't remember, is either 4 extra large and 5 extra large, or just 5 extra large. I can't for the life of me remember. Oh, hang on. Actually, yes, it does say it here. Here it says it. Oh, I've got it. Okay, extra small all the way to XL. You guys are doing 5 squares across. 2XL to 4XL, you guys are doing 6 squares across. 5XL, you're doing 7 squares across. Yeah. And so that's different numbers, of course, but each block will be exactly the same. I hope that helped, middle. You're doing the large. So you will be doing, oh, you're lucky. If you're doing the large, just do what I do on the tutorial because I'm doing the large. So you're very lucky. I will give you the amount of stitches that I'm doing across, Angela, and all you have to do is copy that. Anyone who's doing the large can do exactly what I'm doing on the tutorial. Everybody else, I'll leave your details up. Every time I say, right, head off on your own and do this many rows of that, I'll pop your details up and that's what you'll see. Extra small needs this, small needs that, medium, and all those details will be there. Normally I wouldn't do that, but for this jumper, I'm doing it. Anything in the future, I'm going to say, right, you need to head over to the website to purchase the pattern if you want different sizes. But for this one here, I'm doing it because it's something that we've been wanting to do for a long time. It's been in my ears by that Franca, where's my patchwork? And so we had to do it. I watched it earlier. It says 36 to 38 inches is 75 rows. 75 rows. 75 rows? 75 rows. Oh, I see. My brain. I'm saying, what is she talking about? Yes, medium is 75 rows. So you will be doing 5 squares in that 75 rows. That makes sense. All right. But we're going to talk about that on Thursday's video. But just to let you know that each section, like each section of sizes, is a little bit different. But that's good. Doing my ribbon, I was using 5.5 for extra space because my back. Just be wary if you're going to do it extra. Use it. I keep telling people, be careful. I've given 10 centimeters extra on top of that. So if you want to use extra, it's going to be pretty big for you. It really will. Because I've already given you an extra 10 centimeters for the large. You are already doing 10 centimeters more. Heads up. But if you want to use a bigger size, that's fine. Who am I to judge? No, you keep doing what you're doing. Just can you measure your blocks and send me the measurement of your 5.5 block and I'll see if it makes a difference because it really will make a big difference. Send me the message via Instagram or Facebook, wherever you want to send it. I know you send messages on Instagram, so that will be the place to do it. Just send me the measurements of both of them so I can check it out and then I'll tell you which hook size to yours. And maybe send me your measurements as well so I can help you with measurement. If you're having problems with your measurements, guys, just send me the details. And all I'm saying to you is stay within those measurements. Don't think that, let's say for argument's sake, we'll do extra small because I know those measurements. Oh no, we'll do, which one did I say before? Medium. I know those measurements. Let's say it was 95.5 was the top measurement for medium. It is, right? And you've got 97 centimeters. For you, you are better off going to the large. But if you are on 95.5, you can stay there because I've given you 10 centimeters more. If you stay there and you're 99 point something, which is a little bit under the large, you may be too far off. Yeah, 4 by 4 centimeters. No, honey, 4 by 4 inches. 10 by 10 centimeters. Be careful, yeah, Franca. Watch that video. It's 10 by 10 centimeters, 4 by 4 inches. Yeah, I was talking about the ribbing as well, Mary. I assume I'm doing 75 rows for the ribbing and 5 patches, even though I'm doing 16 colors. You can use as many colors as you like. You don't have to even have my color combination. You don't have to have this. I did this just off the top of my head. I didn't even think about this one. Not like the other one. I thought about it. What I was thinking about doing is copying the front exactly the same as the back and turning it around, but I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind. The red will be the same because it's easier to start with the red on the first row. After that, I'm going to change it. I am, but you don't have to. I'll show you my color combination so you know. what I'm doing, but I'm thinking of, I can't change it because I have to show you we'll see. Listen to me. Oh, we'll see. What I could do is use XL blocks during the tutorial and say, this is the front. That's a good idea. I might do that. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out there, guys. No one said anything. She just thinks it up all of her own. Sorry, I'm getting confused because there are other people talking in between my messages. Look, middle, all you need to worry about for now is do your 75 rows. If you have 16 colors, you can put as many colors. You can't put 16 colors across in the one row. You could, but I don't know how you could work that out. That would be too much. I would just put one color for the 5 pieces, one color for 5 colors across. And in the next row, put another 5 colors that you've got out of your 16. In the next row, put another 5 colors. I hope this is making sense. They don't always need to be blue up here and then blue there. It can be different colors everywhere. Yeah. So if you've got 16 colors, I would say use all 16. You don't have to, but I would say do it. But if you want to use, I'm using 7. There's 7 colors in my sweater. I wished I had used more now, because for those of you who have a pattern which is 5 extra large, if you're a 5 extra large and you're doing this pattern, there are 7 colors across your first row. So you are using all the colors. So if you've got more colors, I would suggest adding another 2 or 3 colors. Now this, I don't want to confuse you, middle. If you want to send me a question via Messenger or Instagram, I will respond and we can work it out from there. It's probably best not to ask the questions like that on live if it's going to get all confused, yeah? Just send me a private message and we'll talk about that then, yeah? I'm using one color. Yvonne, you're not getting confused at all. And I will talk about that in the tutorial. And I'll also show in the tutorial my cardigan, which, as you know, the Sunshine Bright cardigan, I'll just show you and say, look, if you want to make the colors as this cardigan but in a jumper form, then put this color here instead. So I'll show you that as well if you're interested in that. But I will just show, I think what I'll do is just show you each color. It's probably best to do that, otherwise it'll get too confusing. I'll show you each color as I'm going along and say, for those of you using one color, all you need to do is a row of half doubles across. Easy. Now that makes sense. Thanks, Mary. I just wanted to confirm the 75 rows and how to place my colors. That's how you place them. Here, let's pretend this is 75 rows here. My next color will be, my first color will be the red. You don't have to use the red. First color will be there. The second color will be there. The third color will be there. And we're working along the ribbed edge that we are making. Yeah. So there you go. Yvonne cheat. Well, you know what? Not everybody likes a lot of colors, and I appreciate that. So you need to decide what you want to do. If you want to make it as a 1-piece, 2-piece colors, 2-color combination, 3, 4-color combination, whatever you like. I'll confirm on PM, but I think I got it. Well, you don't have to worry too much about it until your ribbing is done. Just get that amount of ribbing done for your measurement. Once you see the first row and the second row and then the third, you'll get it. You'll think, oh, is that all it is? It'll take you a little while to get that part right, but then you'll say, is that all it is? Sounded like you got it. Yeah, she got it. She knows. You know, middle knows. Middle got it. So all that middle today, we've talked about her yarn antics. Normally we pop names in a hat, guys, and you get to choose a color combination for that. But sometimes when I have a subscriber who does put in so much everywhere around social media, as well as here on YouTube, I do like to support them as well. When they're supporting me as much as they do, I do like to support them back. No, Yvonne, you don't cheat. Calories, noun, tiny creatures that live in your closet, sew your clothes a little bit tighter every night. I've heard that, Jan, once before. I can't remember where I've heard it or where I've read it, really, but that is so true. Because it's not me. I wasn't putting on any weight at all. Yvonne knows I'm joking. Now, Frankie, you're so bad. Anybody gets any grief from Franca, let me know and we'll just toss her in the corner. We'll just throw her out the door. Franca, go make your rib. Do your ribbing. Have you done any of your ribbing, Franca? Has anyone done their ribbing? Has anyone started their ribbing? Yeah, let's find out. Let's find out who started. This was the initial starting one. And then I said, head off on your own and do your 17.5 million rows. Yeah. Or 2 million, whatever it is. You're out the door. She's out the door. She's out the door. Didn't realize I was going to be popular today. Well, you are, Middle. You're popular today. Yay. Middle, you still sit on my left-hand side, hon. I certainly do, Franco. We are just having fun. I know. It's all very cheeky. You haven't started yet. Come on, you harassed me last night. You know what she did yesterday, guys? I'm going to give you a hard time now, Franco. She sends me a message. She says, come on, Mary, where's the tutorial chop chop? And I went, what? I'm in the middle of editing and I didn't see this message. I thought, doof, doof, doof. And she's telling me to hurry up, just never started. You started, have you, Jan? Yay, Jan started. I hope to start my ribbing tonight. I knew what you were doing, Riddle. That's okay. She's so naughty, our Franca. She's getting on the private messaging me. Come on, where is it? Chop, chop, hurry up. Oh, I dobbed you in, Franca. I dobbed you in. Can be helpful to me or give me a hard time. She's very cheeky. I'm sitting there trying to edit and I keep getting these messages on my phone thinking, what are these messages? I thought, oh, Franca's messaged me. Better check it out. What? Chop, chop. You sound like my sister. You sound like Teresa when Teresa says, come on, chop, chop. Teresa, you do that too, don't you? Chop, chop, she says. Hurry up, chop, chop. Actually, I haven't said chop, chop for a while, Teresa. What's going on? I haven't heard you say chop, chop for a while. What's going down? You're losing touch. You're losing your touch. Gotta love Alfred. Well, to be fair, I did mention, I think I mentioned your name. I can't remember. But to be fair, if it wasn't for Franca, we wouldn't have the jumper. So there you go. I haven't started yet either, Franca. So that makes two of us. There's no rush, hun. I'm still waiting for the pattern. Chop, chop. That's the one. That's why I said next week, no tutorials. I'm focusing on well, no, that's not true. You're getting the jumper. No big tutorials next week. I will be putting a couple of shorts up to keep you occupied. Think of something to look at. But no tutorials because I really need to get these patterns sorted out with Auntie T and with poor Karen who's waited before you, Auntie T. Poor Karen's been waiting a long time. The yarn we bought are getting restless. Are they doing a little dance on the kitchen table? And me, I'm still waiting for the cardigan. Hello, Teresa. I know, right? I got to, the cardigan will not be on the channel. Won't be a tutorial on the channel. Sorry, guys. That's going to be a written pattern as well. I've got to finish my temperature blanket squares. I'm in November. I'm going to use the same yarn for the sweater. Oh, that's a good idea, Corrine. Yeah, that's a terrific idea. I think I didn't do that. No, I used the yarn from last year. I forgot to say hi. Oh, that's cute, Middle. She knows you love her. It's all right. Yeah, Auntie T, she pops on usual, but she's been unwell this past couple of weeks. She's had a cold. She said she got it from my house from the air conditioning. I don't know. Maybe she did. You know what, Auntie T? Nobody else got sick that day. Well, I haven't heard of anyone. Just busy crocheting. Yeah, I know, right? We're busy crocheting. I created something. That little cardigan you see there, Teresa, I'm making one for somebody else as well. The little, oh, the one that fell on the floor. No, get it off the floor. So dirty on the floor. Who's responsible for cleaning this room? Oh, yeah, me. This one here. Yeah, that's already done. I've made another one for someone else, which I'm going to see today. There you go. I'm in only one where air conditioning, and I do not get along. Yeah, the only one who air conditioning and don't get along. Teresa, did naughty Mary give you her cold? No, I actually was well that day. That was the thing. I was better that day. I was sick the whole week, which was so annoying. The week that I needed to clean the house and mop and spray. And you know what people say? Oh, you did it on purpose. You didn't have to do the work. The thing is, I did the work. Sick as a dog, I still worked because the house had to be clean. Had to be clean. It was a party. And Andrew had a good time. He had a good time. We all had a good time. And I believe that we danced a little bit and I couldn't move the next day. It was hilarious. I was walking along the wall. Oh, I'm such an old woman now. All I did was clean house for a week, but I was sick after all, and danced all night. And then, well, I did the cooking and the fussing as well. And then I danced all night. And then I spent the next day, I swear, the whole day cleaning, but I did it bits. I got up, did a little bit, sat down. got up, did a little bit, sat down. It took all day to clean up. I was so sore. There you go. I swear I get cold in air conditioning. Oh, you too. Bernadine, that's both of you get cold in air conditioning. It's never, I get cold from other people. Someone sneezes and I'm sick as a dog for a month. It's the Italian in you, cleaning even when you're ill. You know, that's so funny. When I was pregnant with my first child, a doctor said, right, you have a few issues, so we need you to keep your feet up for 3 months, for the first 3 months of the pregnancy. I thought, yeah, that's going to happen. He says, no, it has to happen, or things could go wrong. So I did, literally 12 weeks. I did go to work. I came home, put the feet up the whole time. At work, they gave me a little stool, put the feet up. It was all very protective, and I was perfect. Literally on the 12th week, I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I was outside chopping down trees and mowing lawns and digging up things and doing all sorts of weird stuff. So I thought, forget it. I can't do this. It's not me. There you go. Yes, air conditioning. I could have danced all night. I could have danced and begged for more. We know that song. I think you missed my message. Oh, did I earlier? You asked if you hang on, let's go back. Yes, Wednesdays. I can make Saturdays. Hang on a sec. If I would still make Wednesdays since I can't make Saturdays. Yes, answer is, oh, good, that's good. You can still see us on Wednesdays, which is good. Oh, Elisa, hello. You just woke up. Oh, lucky girl, had a nice sleep in. Well, it's a sleep in for us because our time is 11:27. So you're lucky if you live in Melbourne. Oh, good morning. I couldn't live without air conditioning. It gets to, I know, right? I can't live. You know what the saddest part was? This week I had the heater on at nights and in the morning and the air conditioner on during the day. It was the weirdest weather that we're having here in Melbourne right now. Hot enough to fry an egg. Oh, wow, really? I wish my air conditioner hadn't conked. I can't afford a new one. My apartment gets really hot in summer. Oh, that's no good. Hello from England. It was Charlotte. Oh, hello, Charlotte. Lovely to have you here. Has been a while since we've seen you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yes. It's snowing this morning. Really snowing there, Charlotte. Oh, it's snowing. Wait a minute. At this time of the year, it doesn't usually snow in UK, does it? Huh. Or is it? Oh, it is. That's right. Someone else showed me some snow too from the UK. Isn't that interesting? 81 day and 50. Then it was disgusting, our weather, Bonnie. It's just disgusting. Hello, it's late here. Yes, Charlotte, hello. Saturday there, says Franca, at midnight, after midnight, 12:30. It's 8:28 where Yvonne is. Oh, you got up really early for the live then, Yvonne. 1:30 midnight for Charlotte. Okay, Middle Earthians is 6:29 p.m. Don't you love it? All over the world. We're all over the world and we've all got our different time zones. It's great. It's great that we can all talk. I love it. I love that we can all talk together. 7:28 where Bonnie is. 7:28 p.m. where Bonnie is. I'm going to have a drink, guys. I'm a little bit dehydrated today. I don't know why. Cheers. It's almost that time, guys, but I did want to mention once again, there won't be some major tutorials this week. I'm lying. There's going to be one. It'll be a patchwork jumper on Thursday. It will definitely go up Thursday. I will be able to record it during the week this week, but it means I won't be able to record anything else because I'm relatively busy. But definitely we'll get that up. On Friday, we may have, if I get time, we may have a little video vlog, but don't quote me on it. Otherwise, you'll just get part 3 of the patchwork jumper. Definitely that will go up on Thursday. Now, once you get part 3, you will know how to do the 2 rows, right? I will give you 1 row. I will do 1 row, and then I'll say, right, I'll start that first row, turn around and do a second and say, right, head off on your own. Finish this set. When we come back, we will work on this set all the way up till 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4 for some of you. We will do the whole lot because once you learn how to do that part, the rest is the same as the rest. Yeah. Salute, says Sylviane. Oh, salute. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for saying goodbye or goodbye or hello. Hello, I think they're the same things. Gonna brew some coffee and take my phone with me. Oh, that's nice. Hang on, je suis de Versailles. Did I say it right? Versailles? Sylvia, I hope I said it right. I love trying to speak other nationalities. I love it. I love it. You know, I get so tongue-tied, even with English, let alone everything else. All right. Thank you very much for watching today, guys. Don't forget to head over to Instagram and check out. I keep losing it. It keeps falling. VIC. Oh, VIC. Oh, I love it. Oh, VIC. Check out this top on Instagram. Make sure you are a follower and enter that giveaway. You have a choice of either an Amazon voucher or a voucher to our website. 3 lucky winners will win. Yeah, I've got first prize, second, and third. First prize will be the name. I will name this cardigan the first prize. Yeah. Second and third will just because I like their names as well, and they'll get that as well. So go over to Instagram and check this out and enter. Make sure you are a follower before you enter. That's the main rule. Actually, you need to follow those rules too, by the way. You can only enter once. And I've noticed that some people have already sent messages there, and I'm very impressed with some of them. So thank you very much for joining us. My name is Mary. This is Well Crochet Designs. Ciao for now. Try to be good, guys. You know, just try. Otherwise, just have some fun. Bye all. I'll catch you on Wednesday. Bye.